בוקר טוב חברים, אנחנו נמצאים במשלי פרק י' פסוק ב'. לא יועילו אוצרות רשע וצדקה תציל ממוות. Shlomo HaMelech says the greatness of giving tzedakah and what happens when a person does monkey business, not honest in business without his money. אומר כך, לא יועילו אוצרות רשע. Someone that does money not honest. גזלן. He's a cheater, he's not being fair, he cheats his customers, גונב, גוזל. So you should know that even if you give money, לא יועילו. Because when time is up, כשתבוא זמן הפורענות, תבוא חזק. So all the money that you did, שלא ביושר, everything is going to go away. אז זה מה שכתוב, לא יועילו אוצרות רשע. הרשע, you know, he's praising himself, he has money and he's very wealthy in houses and cars and business והכל. תדע לך, when time is up, לא יועיל לך כלום. מה הכוונה לא יועיל? So either לא יועיל הכוונה, with all your money, nothing's going to help you and you're going to lose it. Or more than that, לא יועיל להצדקות של הרשע. זה חידוש גדול. אפילו נתן צדקה, הוא היה רשע, at the end, he's going to lose everything. גם מה שהוא נתן, זה לא יחשב כלום. שמעתם מה כתוב פה?
That's just the first part.
לאט. אני דיברתי, I'm talking about the rasha that gives, קודם כל דיברנו על הרשע, that he's rasha because he's making his money not kosher, period. When you're making your money not kosher because you're stealing from people, לא יועיל לך כל ההוצאות, nothing is going to help you, the day that has ושלום, something is going to happen, nothing is going to change. הגזרה, בפורענות is going to come, ויוכל אותה, he's going to pay a heavy price for that. Now, even more than that, we're saying, לא יועיל, all the tzedakot that he gave, but the money that he gave out, comes from money של גזל, הצדקה הזאת לא תועיל. How come לא תועיל? Because in the first place, HaKadosh Baruch Hu is going to bring him people שאינם הגונים. So the tzedakah באמת never went to the right places. שמעתם? הצדקה תלך למקומות הלא נכונים, לאנשים שאינם הגונים. שקרנים, כל מה?
הוא נותן את זה לצדקה.
Don't you know, מה הגמרא מספרת על ירמיה הנביא? הגמרא says במסכת בבא בתרא על הפסוק, על שירמיה הנביא התפלל לקדוש ברוך הוא, הכשילם בבני אדם שאינם הגונים. At the time of ירמיה, at the time of חורבן בית ראשון, היה שם אנשים שהיו מחלקים צדקה והם היו רשעים. So ירמיה prayed to השם ריבונו של עולם, the people that they give tzedakah, והם רשעים, please bring the wrong people to those people, שאז לא יחשב להם צדקה. הבנת? אדם צריך להתפלל שהצדקה שלו, של go to the right places, ובאמת יועיל. חס ושלום, it goes to go to the right places.
בוא נתן לאוצר התורה.
אוצר התורה זה אחלה מקום.
אחלה מקום.
Right.
והוא לא הכי טוב. אז מה, אז עכשיו הוא לא נתן צדקה?
The opposite. From here you see, מי שנמצא באוצר התורה, כולם צדיקים. אבל אני עניתי לך.
הבן אדם, בא בן אדם בחוץ.
אין פה אדם שעושה במונקי ביזנס אצלנו. אם כן, אולי נמצא פה.
בא מישהו בחוץ.
בא מישהו בחוץ, זה יכול לקרות. זה יכול לקרות. אבל הוא לא, כן, הקדוש ברוך הוא
מכוון את זה?
מכוון את זה שמי שהכסף שלו, if your money is not kosher, it's going to end up in the wrong places. That's it. כמה אנשים נותנים לך לאוניברסיטאות, בכל מיני מקומות, מקומות פארקים, וכל מיני שטויות כאלו, שמה שייך? צריך מקום הגון.
I don't want to argue a lot, Airline.
You don't have to argue, I'm
I'm
explaining you מה
There's
כתוב.
a lot of people that we know, they're not... Okay.
אני לא יודע
So
חשבונות שמיים.
they give to big places, and the good places they give. So now, when they give to those good places, what happened to that tzedakah? I mean, maybe they didn't do the money in honest, so maybe they did.
יכול להיות שהקדוש ברוך הוא, היה לו חשבונות שמיים. עם הכסף שהנקי שהיה לו, הלך למקום נקי. הכסף המלוכלך, הלך למקום מלוכלך. אבל האדם, בדרך מה שכתוב לנו פה, שאם אדם הוא עושה, if a person makes his money not kosher, הקדוש ברוך הוא ממציא לו עניים שאינם הגונים. Why? So הקדוש, שהצדקה לא תועיל לו, וחס ושלום, when ייסורים comes upon him, he's gonna suffer. Because the מעלה of the צדקה, אין לו מעלה. הבנת?
הבנתי.
מה זה שייך פה לצדקת ציל מוות?
אני עדיין לא הגעתי to that half. I'm first explaining the first half of the pasuk. לא יועיל לו אוצרות רשע. אדם שהוא רשע, הכסף שלו לא תועיל לו. אבל הוא צדקה, meaning אדם שמקבץ את הכסף שלו בצדקה, a person that makes his money ביושר, that money that he gives for tzedakah, that money תציל אותו ממוות חס ושלום. אדם חייב ייסורים או מיתה בר מינן, הוא יכול, he can be saved from the tzedakah that he gave. הבנת או לא הבנת? או לא הבנת?
אתה אומר לי פה על כסף של רשע, אוקיי, ואחר כך אתה אומר לי צדקה.
על כסף של...
זה
שני הפכים.
שני הפכים.
יפה מאוד. The beginning of the pasuk מדבר איתך על רשע, והשני על הצדיק. Money that you make ביושר, that money that you give for tzedakah, תציל אותך ממוות, and the money that שאדם עשה, and it's not an honest business, והוא גנב ושיקר וגזל, that money is not going to help you חס ושלום ביום הדין, כשיש לו חס ושלום בעיות, yes, he suffers, יש חס ושלום דברים לא טובים, it's not going to help him.
אז זה הכסף שלו לא יעיל לו, וזה הכסף יציל אותו.
בדיוק, זה מה שכתוב. הבנתם או לא הבנתם?
כן.
יפה מאוד. השערי תשובה כותב, בגלל זה כתוב בשולחן ערוך, that the koach, the power of tzedakah is to postpone ייסורים על האדם. Let's say, אדם, יש לו עבירות, וחס ושלום, he deserves to get צער, ייסורים. So, הייסורים, the tzar that he's supposed to get, is supposed to come now. But if he has tzedakah, so the question of tzedakah could push off the yisurim. So what do you gain? If you're going to push off the yisurim, they give you time to do teshuvah. And if you do teshuvah, then what happens? The gezerah that you had upon you will get away. הבנתם מה זה כוח של הצדקה? אז זה נקרא, הוא צדקה תציל ממוות. חס ושלום, יש לבדם גזירה עליו, the כוח של הצדקה could postpone the גזירה to happen. And now you have a window, a time, that you can do תשובה. Go ahead, do תשובה, in fact, הצדקה הועילה לך מלקבל עונש, from getting a punishment. Yeah, is it clear? Yeah, is it?
Today, when there's no right to give maaser, is it considered tzedakah or not?
100%. Why are you mixing maaser with tzedakah?
Just saying, it's so the maaser that you give pushes off the yisurim.
Maaser is tzedakah. בוודאי. Maaser that you give it tzedakah. Right? יש מהרש"א במסכת כתובות. אתם זוכרים את הסיפור with רבן יוחנן בן זכאי? So the Gemara says a story about Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai. היה רוכב על החמור, he was running on a donkey. והיה יוצא מירושלים, and he left ירושלים. והיו תלמידיו מהלכים אחריו, and his students, they walked behind him. On his way, ראה ריבה אחת. He saw a young girl שהייתה מלקטת שעורים, that she collected barley מבין גללי בהמתן של ערביים, from the צואה of the behemoths, the animals. Here it is. She had nothing, so she went מלקטת pieces of barley that the cows ate מהצואה שלהם. Yeah. כיוון שראתה אותו, once she saw רבן יוחנן בן זכאי, אומרת הגמרא, עמדה לפניו, she came to רבן יוחנן, אמר לו, רבי פרנסני, Rabbi, please give me food, I have nothing what to eat. אמר לה, ביתי, בת מי את? What's your name? Who is your father? אמרה לו, בת נקדימון בן גוריון. נקדימון בן גוריון was one of the 3 wealthy people in Yerushalayim. So she tells him, I'm the daughter of Nagdimon ben Gurion. אמר לה, ביתי, ממון של בית אביך, היכן הלך? Where's your father's money? אמרה לו, she told him, רבי, לא כדין מטלין מטלה בירושלים. In Yerushalayim, they had a phrase that they say, melach mamon haser. If you want to keep your money, you have to give money. You have to give money. Meaning, the כמו melach, the salt that keeps the food. She doesn't get ruined, שלא יתקלקל, שם מלח, שומר עליו, right? So to בצדקה, if you want to keep your money in the savings account, make sure to give money. Wow. Meaning, אבא שלה לא הביא צדקה. אוקיי? אמר לה, בשל בית חמיך, and your father-in-law, if you know, כסף הולך עם כסף. Get it straight. Money goes with money. He's rich, he's going to look for someone rich. Oh, we're rich also. So he tells her, where is your father-in-law's money? היכן הוא? אמרה לו, בא זה ואיבד את זה. My father's money that he didn't do tzedakah v'hesed like he should, and the money that my father-in-law did together with him, so since that money was mixed, so my father also lost his money. From here you see, when they have a partner, make sure he gives tzedakah. אם לא, גם אתה תאכל. אמרה לו, רבי, זכור אתה כשחתמת על כתובתי? Do you remember when you signed my ketubah, how much money was there? אמר להן לתלמידיו, רבי יוחנן says to students, זכור אני, I remember, כשחתמתי על כתובתה של זו, when I signed her ketubah, והייתי קורא בה, and I read how much money she brings, 1,000 דינרי זהב מבית אביה, from her father, 1,000. Holds beside Mishal Hamia, beside what her father also brought into the house. So between her father and her father-in-law, how much money they had? Wow, so much. ועכשיו, הכל הלך. Everything went away. אומרת הגמרא, hold on. נקדימון בן גוריון לא עשה צדקה.
21 years.
He didn't do tzedakah. The Gemara says, do you know what he used to do? One of the ways of tzedakah, what he did, כשהיה יוצא מביתו לבית המדרש, כלי מילת היו מצעים תחתיו. He used to have carpets from his house to the Bet Midrash. Avi, come here. From the Bet Midrash, sorry, from his house to the Bet Midrash, they used to have carpets, and he used to work on a carpet from his house to the Bet Midrash. And after he worked on the carpet, what happened? The aniyim, the poor people who come, roll the carpet, take it to the market and sell it. Every day. He did, not only did tzedakah, he did the tzedakah in the best way, not to embarrass people. Ani, can you please give me? Oh, Lord, you come after him, roll the carpet, take it to the market and sell it. So how come you say that he didn't do tzedakah? So the Gemara says two answers. Answer number one, L'chvodohu da'abad. He did it for his own kavod. He got kavod. Second answer, he didn't do enough. He had so much money that he could have do much more and didn't. So to his level, like Mo Adam, if somebody has 100 million, Gam im uten ma'aser, it's not enough. Because even if you're going to give 20%, nothing's going to happen to you. Meaning, Hazard don't want a regular person to give more than 20%. So 10, 20. Why? If you're going to give, what's going to happen? You're not going to have money, and then you're going to fall on the tzibur, and people's going to have to pay you and help you pay bills. So don't go there. Be normal. Give 10%, and that's it. If you're going to give over, what's going to happen? People's going to have to support you. And that's right. That's not the smart way to do tzedakah. Okay, so that's when a person gives more than 10%, 20%. If somebody has 100 million and he gives 10%, is that enough? You can give 20% and 30% is not going to die. Only. There's enough money to support his fourth generation also. So Nakdimon ben Gurion, how come he lost his money? Kula asad tzedakah. He didn't do tzedakah. We just learned he did tzedakah. So answer number 2 was he didn't do tzedakah the way he should. Meaning he should have given more and he didn't. You hear this? He should have given more and he didn't. For that he lost. At the point I know. So the first answer was that he did it just to honor himself, to kavod. It wasn't l'shem shamayim. On this Gemara, there is a maharsha. I'm not going to go the whole piece, but I want to get to the bottom of it. Here's the punchline. He says over here, "Verabim bador hazeh." He goes back to his generation of over 400 years ago. Verabim, in many people in this generation, shemekabtzim osher shelahem shelo be'emunah ובחילול השם, כגזלת עובדי כוכבים. You hear this? He says in his generation, going back almost 400 years ago, the Jewish people, he does say, כמה? ורבים, הרבה, many people, מקבצים עושר שלהם שלא באמונה. They make their money בלי אמונה, ובחילול השם, כגזלת עובדי כוכבים, they steal from the God. ואחר כך, and after, מתנדבים באותו ממון, להיות להם כבוד. They give donation to the shuls, to the yeshivot, big institutions, ולתת להם ברכת מי שברך, להיות להם שם ותפארת. When they get kavod, they get the special Mishaberach. But the Mishaberach that he got is because he gave 50,000, 100,000. But the money that he did, זה היה שלו, זה היה כסף שאין בזה יושר. It's not a kosher money. And he says, "Ve'en ze ela mitzvah haba ba'avera." תדע לך, this big donation that you gave, מה ששאלת, here's the answer. תדע לך, he wants his name on the building. והכסף הזה לא כשר. אומר, ורוצים ככה, to have the name up there, ואין זה מצווה אלא הבא בעבירה, ואין לעושר הזה מלח וקיום. This money is not going to stay there. שמעתם? Very sad. If he says on his generation, ורבים and many, ואיך הוא כותב? כגזלת עובדי כוכבים. כגזלת עובדי כוכבים. I shouldn't talk about it. I'm not going to talk because we have to know. For one reason, I'm telling you why. So if anything happens, don't be surprised. Know שיש חשבונות שמיים. תשמעו סיפור. A couple of weeks ago, I got a phone call from someone. I don't want to give too much information because it's not good. You know, the governments here, they have something very special. They have, I don't know the numbers, but if I remember correctly, about a budget of $300 million that they give for a special needs education, meaning needs, kids who need help, like a P3. So the governments, they provide P3. It's a special people that they learn to how to help kids, slow kids in school. They provide them. It can be speech therapy. It can be many problems that they have, that kids have. So they provide them with the help. Okay, and it's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Now, in addition to that, there's another help that they get. That they have providers, special providers, that they go to the houses and they help. And even sometimes you also get even money for someone to come to babysit the kids and other helps. Okay? So I get this phone call from this lady that she is the head of a organization, I'm not going to say names, that she has under her people that they work for her, and they get paid money. They get paid money from the governments, and it's a lot of money. It's not in the hundreds; it's in the thousands a month. Okay, what's the question? She has couple providers that what they do. They have a single mom. That's one of the examples. A single mom that she goes to one of the providers. She offers her kid, he needs help, and supposedly the provider has to come to the house and do whatever help he needs or she needs to get. And he gets paid money from the governments. So far, everything is okay? Mm-hmm. Yes or no? Mm-hmm. Yeah. No fact. If it's a legit, why not? But here comes the other story. The mother needs money. So she tells to the providers, listen, you put my kid's name, and we'll do half. You'll take 2,000, I'll take 2,000.
He doesn't come at all.
Cool.
He doesn't come. He just, she tells you. Yeah.
You have to fill a report for every visit. So she has a couple of providers under her that she found out that they do. So she asked me, מה אני צריכה לעשות על פי ההלכה? שמעתם את השאלות שאני... You hear the question that I'm getting?
Oh, the one who's doing it asking.
No!
Mother as the kid.
The head! מה פתאום? איזה כזה כואב.
The head.
Oh,
The head
You should write out.
that she has the providers under her, she has a problem.
She gets fired.
Yeah.
Go to jail.
Yeah.
שמעתם?
Yeah.
זה נקרא כגזלת עובדי כוכבים. This is an example, מה זה לגזול עובד כוכבים.
The government's not allowed.
שמעת? כגזלת עובד כוכבים.
What was the rabbi's advice?
I'm not going to say now.
I know the great advice. So we tell her, don't do it, and that's it, because it takes much. I know the rabbi. I'm not allowed, not allowed. Don't do this.
This is an example of gzelat עובדי כוכבים.
why? Because the government is because
She'll go to jail. It's illegal.
What if it's like
Fine.
Bears
Forget
Mahal?
about the jail. גם אם זה, even if he's not going to jail, זה גזל.
What if it's דרך המקום?
וחילול השם. וחילול השם. Last year, New York Times had a whole article about it. Hashem ישמור איזה חילול השם. They put organizations' name on וסיפור שמה how they, I'm sorry to say, how Jewish people, מה הם עושים, how they use the system, they beat the system, out of השם ישמור איזה חילול השם. איזה חילול השם. I'm not going to, לא רוצה לדבר הרבה, אבל this is something that we have to know. And then one day you wonder why he lost his business and how come his wife got sick and how come his son got sick or he himself got sick. Habibi, Rav Alav Shalom, I will never forget this. Someone that the rabbi helped him so much. Do you know what helped him? I'm going to tell him what helped him. The rabbi has books. He used to go around and sell his books. The rabbi tells him 50-50. You hear this? It's my book. It's my book. Amaro, you know what? The guy didn't have panasa. So you tell him, you know what? Come. I go, I have almost every week. I have, event, speeches, classes, south, north, Gush Dan, everywhere in Eretz Israel. So you come, you'll be my driver. Instead of people come and pick me up, you'll be my driver, and you're gonna get paid. Meaning, the rabbi never drove a car ever in his life. If anybody wanted the rabbi, you had to bring a taxi and pay. Halo hazor. That's the normal thing to do. You want a rabbi, pay for the drive, right? Anyway, so he told him, listen, instead of the people gonna hire a taxi and pay the taxi, you'll get the job. You hear this? So if it takes 300 shekel one way, you get the money. So you're gonna drive the rabbi, you're gonna make money. In addition, you're gonna bring the books that I wrote and I have, sell it, and make 50%. תגידו לי, זה לא חסד? זה פרנסה בכי כמות שיכול להיות. He used to take pictures of the rabbi, make a nice big picture with a frame. You go to the event, put pictures out, sell. Yeah, but all the kesef. You do nothing. He gave him all the ways to make money. And after all, the guy wasn't right. He cheated the rabbi. He lied to him. Terrible. Terrible. Not once, not twice. I don't want to say a couple of years. And the rabbi felt bad, כאב לו, but he didn't say anything. Till one time, he called him, "Oh, Habibi, I want my money." He dragged him. One time, he went to Cahillot and he bought him something. And I have a copy of that letter. Number one, his no name. Number two, one of the lines he told him there, that you're going to feel the punish very soon. The punish. Somebody's going to punish you for what you did. Yeah. You're going to feel it. Either you or one of your householders. He tells them, I'm not cursing you. I'm telling you how this how the system works over here in the world. Misha Ose, Kesef Bemirma, if you do money with lies, either you're going to lose the money, or if you're not going to lose the money, something's going to happen to the family, health-wise. That's what happened right after. זה לא עונש, I'm sorry, it's not a curse, הוא לא קילל אותו. הוא רק אמר לו how the world works. If you follow the system, fine. If you're not, that's what's going to happen. וזה מה שקרה. למה אני אומר לכם את זה? כשהמהרש"א אומר בחילול השם וגזלת עובד כוכבים. איזה גוי. מה זה איזה גוי? יש פה חילול השם. יש פה גזל. Yeah, but the governments, they steal from us. Habibi, Nagid, let's say you're right. Okay? Let's say you're right. But when they're going to put your picture on the magazine, and they're going to show a Jewish person with a kippah, nobody's going to say, oh, it's the governments who take so much money and percentage. They're going to say that you did not pay the taxes and all the fraud that you did. I told you once, I once asked the rabbi, do we have to pay taxes? Meaning, halakha omeret dina de malchuta dina. The law is, halakha shulchan aruch, dina de malchuta dina. If the malchut has a law, you have to follow the law. Halakha shulchan aruch, dina de malchuta, the din, the law of the government, has a halakha in Shulchan Aruch that you have to follow the law. That's the halakha. So I asked, so the rabbi said, the halakha of Dina de Malchuta, Dina, it's on a condition that the Malchut, they follow their own halakha. You cannot say, listen, you have to pay taxes, and they don't pay taxes. The law is, because if they don't, then the halakha of Dina de Malchuta doesn't affect. Memela, you don't have to pay. You hear this? So I told him, well, today we know that the system is corrupted and there is terrible, terrible things. So you're right. But after whatever you just said, if they're going to put your name and you're going to put your picture there, now it's not a question already in Hilchot Dina de Malchut Dina. Now you're going to different halachot of Hilchot Hilul Hashem. So maybe you're right, midin of Dina de Malchut Dina. Maybe you're right, you don't have to pay. Aval midin Hilchot Hilul Hashem, you have to pay. You hear this? Midin Hilul Hashem, you have to pay. כל שכן, שהיום זה גם חילול השם, וגם אפשר לומר דינה דה מלכות הדינה גם כן. לא יכול להגיד על כולם. I believe most they do pay. Because if they're going to find them that they don't pay,
Tax evasion.
אין כזה דבר בחיים. You hear this how it works? יחב. אז אומר לנו שלמה המלך, לא יועילו אוצרות רשע. It goes, אומר המהרש"א, even if you give צדקה, אבל הצדקה הזאת, תדע לך, it's not going to stay. And if you have any questions, you can open almost every day the newsletters, and you see what happens almost every day. Then it fast, the guy end up in jail, sort of call Zelama. People, they don't think, because they say, I'm not going to get caught. You know, all the people in jail, they all said the same thing. All the people in jail, they all said, I'm not gonna get caught, and that's why he did whatever he did.
They're all innocent.
No, they all said,
Is it a thing?
yes.
They all say they're all innocent.
Yeah.
What are you here for? I didn't do anything.
Oh, you were there?
No,
Okay. It sounded like.
no, just
אתם מבינים את זה? You hear this?
So if it's not Hilul Hashem and it's Derech HaMakom,
אין כזה דבר.
no, I'm not saying like tax evasion, these crazy things. I'm saying like some things that like
I don't
sales
understand.
tax and these type of different things that like all this.
אני לא מבין. צריך לשלם או לא משלמים? If it's a taxes, you gotta pay.
I understand, but I'm
No.
saying, let's say Derech HaMakom, there's a way to go around the loopholes.
כל עוד it's by the law, מותר.
But
Again, any loophole that it's by the law.
yeah, by the obviously the law.
No. Not obviously.
You make the
Not obviously. It's not obvious. Aha. You got a lawyer over here. You have to know that anything that it could fall into Hilul Hashem, that's all.
So you make that. Who makes that decision? Me.
You, Hashem Yishmor, we can end
I'm
up.
saying the person in his situation, he makes a decision.
No,
on whether he thinks it's Hilul Hashem.
it's not true.
So who tells him? Oh, you know this is Hilul Hashem.
You know, if what you did now, if you get caught, exactly what? You're gonna end up in jail.
Yes.
Okay, so it's Hilul Hashem.
100%. That's
So,
what I'm trying to say.
No, you did not try to say that. You said loophole meaning go around.
he knows how to run the loophole.
No, it's like that. You're not gonna run the loophole here.
I'm saying Derech HaMakom. Like if you know that this is the way.
not yours.
Pens. People take a pen. The bank's not expecting the pen back. Derech HaMakom, they didn't steal from the bank the pen. The bank knows that when the person takes the pen, most of the time they're not going to give it back.
Hold on. The bank wants you to take their pen.
Yeah.
I'm saying, let's say they don't. You took a pen from the bank.
No.
Bank ain't get their bank balam, hold bank then.
The bank wants
Bank, they want you to take their pen. They want the more the better.
I'm just saying like an
I'm not so
example.
sure.
I'm saying like an example, like let's say they say, oh, you know that.
I read once Shema Stapler that even today when you ask your friend, can you just give me your pen for a second or pencil? I read that Tomas said, "Embe gezel ki ze nohag shayom." When you give a pen or pencil, melechatchila you know that you're not getting it back. So embe din gezel specifically like that's what I read. So that's not a good example. Okay, even among us in yeshiva or kolel, but midas, can I get a pencil? Makara. You never get it back. It's my gezel. But I gotta be careful to give it back, especially if it's expensive. I was like, all these pants for 50 cents, 40 cents.
But items that are considered Derech HaMakom, are they also under gezel?
No.
Something is there. It's not.
If melechatchila you know that you're not planning to give him.
No, it just happens. But you know he's not. You know that maybe he's not hefker.
The idea is, he said, people ask and we forget to give it back. Again, that's what I read B'Shem HaStayipler. He says that embe gezel keep kulam osim. We know from lechatchila that when I give, I'm not going to get it back. He said, no. Not because I want to steal, because we ask and we don't return.
So let's say the Derech HaMakom. Let's say on Amazon, right? People, majority of people do this. No. People buy stuff and return them. If you say it's broken, you get a free return label. If you say you don't like it, you gotta pay $5.
That's a good question.
Majority of people just say, "Oh, yo, let me press the button. It says it's broken. I'll return it for free."
What's the answer? What's the answer?
Answer is technically it's wrong.
Okay, so you know the answer. What are you asking me?
But then again,
everybody.
The company wants you. The company that to give you this item back, they wanted you to be honest with them, or they give it to you because they like you.
They want you to be honest.
They know already they're losing. They know already in their mind that most people will tell them. They know the tricks, but they're not stupid. So they know that so when you say that, אני שואל, אני לא...
אתה לא שואל לך תוכנית, אני רואה. אתה לא שואל, אני לא בך. פנסל זה דבר שבא בכך. How much you buy those pencils? 10 cents, 20 cents?
כן, אבל הם יש שם בדלפק, יש 20 מתאים.
רגע. יש לך פה 20. When I ask you, I need
He already
a
knows
pencil
to
for
pay for the
Gemara,
return.
an hour or two, and I give you after this class. שכחתי. Number one, מלכתחילה, I'm asking you not to give it to you back. מלכתחילה? No, I want to give you back. And if I'm going to see it, I'm giving you back. פה, אתה אומר לי מלכתחילה, it's okay. זה אני לא אמרתי אף פעם. הבנת?
So then break it and give it back.
So let's say the same.
You can do whatever you want. I'm not telling you what to do. But I'm just, but you know the answer.
But there's no
So let's say
Hilul Hashem. Okay, you know what? Even if Amazon send you a letter, Mr. whatever your name is, we see that you're putting too many returns as broken and it's not coming out broken. There's no Hilul Hashem. You're just a barcode number to them.
אין לי בעיה.
There's no Hilul
אז
Hashem.
אולי חילול השם אין, אבל גזר עקום יש? אוקיי, מה בעיה?
So, well, let's say the same example, like he said. You get something from Amazon. You saw you look at it. It wasn't the same. It was in the same item. Like it doesn't look the same like you thought it was. Why should you pay $5 to send it back?
No, you just said. So be honest, and then you don't have to pay.
It's not a mistake. It's the same, but it didn't.
You don't pay for
מה זה? It's the same but.
The picture it looks like something that you wanted, and then when you get it, it's not.
The quality isn't what you expect.
Fine. Turn it back.
Not even no. Okay.
Turn it back. But he's not saying that.
He's not saying that.
He's saying people that go today, they use the item and then they ship it back. Listen, it's broken.
They don't use the item.
גם if they do use the item, they're עושים את זה היום.
Even more so, more Mahmid. They don't use the item. They just realize they don't want it.
Right.
They don't want it. Their wife went to the store and bought the same thing, so they don't want it. In order not to pay the return label, they say, "Oh, the description is wrong in the Amazon." If they were honest and they said, "I don't need it anymore," they didn't use it. If they say, "I don't need it anymore,"
$7, yeah.
free return. If they say, "Oh, I ordered it by mistake," they have to pay.
Okay. On mistakes you pay.
Mistake is right. So you have to say
On
mistake.
mistakes you pay. מה קרה? On mistakes you pay.
So you decide what's right, what's wrong. That's what
You don't have to decide.
What feels right, what feels wrong.
Not what feels. You know it. You order it, pay for that. That's it.
Not saying we can keep you busy till tomorrow.
I know, but the emet you know. You don't have to ask. You know the emet. רבי חנניה בן קשה אומר, רצה הקדוש ברוך הוא לזכות.